Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and it looks like former President Donald Trump just scored another massive victory in his New York case. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. It appears the former president, well, there may be a delay in his sentencing. It might not happen in time for the Republican National Convention, which I believe they wanted to do. I believe they wanted it before the Republican National Convention to humiliate him. There may not be sentencing at all because there may be a mistrial, but if there's not, well, there's still a chance that the sentencing gets pushed back to a date that really doesn't score the way I think they want it to. Maybe after the convention, maybe later than that, because, well, now they have to interview prospective jurors, or the jurors, it appears, and say, hey, look, is this your cousin that made these comments about the verdict the day before the verdict? They have to find out, even if the people say no. They have to do an extensive investigation to find out if this was a cousin of the jurors. In fairness to Judge Juan Merchan, he's the one that made the defense and the prosecution aware of this comment. So he didn't try to hide it. He let everybody know. On the other hand, maybe he's just covering his tracks. I don't know. But I do know this is a big deal. And pushing it back, pushing the sentencing back, even if you don't get the mistrial, pushing the sentencing back is still a massive victory for the former president. I want you to watch this video that explains it, and then, of course, let me know what you think in the comments.
Well, one of the things important to note right off the top, it's not verified that this person who posted this is akin to any of the jurors, but I think what makes this interesting is the judge sent a letter to not just Trump's team, but also the DA, the assistant DA. And so if the judge is sending the letter, if this person isn't kin to a juror, that kind of makes the judge look a little bit like he's not on top of it. So you got to, where do we go with this?
Where do we go? Okay, so I think this might delay. If it's true or not, it might delay the July 11th sentencing, because you'd imagine Trump's team is going to say, well, let's push for an investigation, and the judge has to bring in the jurors and say, is this anyone's cousin? They figure out if it's true or false. But I just go back to the way this was handled by the judge. And Alina Habba, who is the legal spokesperson for Donald Trump, said, why did you let these men and women go basically home for Memorial Day instead of sequestering them? This is a high-profile, unprecedented case. Everybody's going to want to talk about it, and they would have spoken about it with their friends and family. So if it's true, Judge Merchan might have wanted to do the sequester in the beginning.
Charlie,